Today, I'll be covering something similar to what I did in the last video. Basically, it's related to Valorant. However, unlike Strider, which I covered in the last video, in which you played to get rewards from where you could buy gift cards and in-game currency, this is a stat tracker. You focus more on this when you want to improve your own gameplay, look at other people's games, learn things, etc. And it has a lot of features which I'll be showing you guys. Blitz also has some other games, as you can see, League of Legends, Teamfight, CSGO, and so on. But I'll be focusing on Valorant because that's the one that I have the most knowledge of. So as you can see on the left side where my cursor is, these are a lot of the features that you get with Blitz. So I'll be showing you all of these and then you can make the decision for yourself whether you want to install it and whether this is useful for you, really. So the first of the options is statistics. Now, this definitely isn't the most useful feature. Like you can look around, you can see which agents are most commonly used and the win rates, but at the end of the day, it really doesn't make much of a difference. Like these statistics in particular. Like it's not like the agents which have the highest win rate are the best agents or anything like that. It's just depends on the players really and the team composition. But apart from that, it's also got weapons and maps, not really overly useful information, so we'll just move on from that. Next, we have agents right here. Here you can obviously look at all of the different agents. If you're trying to pick up a new agent, you can find tips, you can learn the abilities, there's videos, everything. As you can see, all of this, and for each agent there will be a page like this. If I was to go to Phoenix, for example, here you can see videos for all his abilities and so on, and some matches, etc. Don't know how reliable the matches are because these are made by content creators, but I'm sure the insight tips will actually be quite good. Then next up, this is actually really useful. This is lineups. Now, if you play Valorant, especially one of the agents with a Molly like KJ or Viper, you know how essential lineups can be because you just get to play a post-plant scenario and, well, you've got the round if you play it right. So from Blitz, you can learn a lot of lineups. For each map, you can click on it simply, just find the lineups for a lot of agents actually. They've got the conventional agents as well as the, well, ones that typically don't have lineups, but I'm sure people have found something or the other to do. So as you can see, all the agents have lineups. And it's a very useful feature. There's videos, it shows you on the map, etc., etc. This is definitely one of the best things about Blitz. Next is weapons. Now, this isn't really overly useful. Like, it's just, if you play the game for a bit, you'll understand what the weapons are. So, I guess it's just weapon statistics based on those lines. Not really that great, but then there's videos. Videos is just people showing you how they would play out a situation or different unique ways to hold site, etc., etc. I'm sure most of these come from professional players. So if you're struggling to rank up, you need some new strategies, you want to change the way you play the game, these videos could give you a really good insight. I think a lot of these are Gecko since he's the new agent. So it's a lot of, basically it's just showing you different things you can do that would potentially win you a 1v1 situation or a site defense, something on those lines. This is also useful, and like lineups, if you're trying to improve, get a better win rate and so on, you can learn a lot from these videos. Then you got leaderboards. Now here it's like, you can see the players who are currently playing the best, the Radiants who are topping, the people with 1000 RR. You can check their stats as well if they've got an open account like this. There you can see which guns they use the most often, their agents and so on. But this is where I'll also be explaining the best feature. So once you install the app and you open your account, you can also find yourself just like this. All you have to do is search in your name and you'll get it. It'll be there in the Valorant option. And once you do that, you can actually look at all of the statistics on your gameplay. You can look at your headshot percentage, your average damage per round, and basically you can keep good track of your performance as time passes. And I don't think you need the app, you just need to have an open account and you need to have logged in once. So I think first, like you need the app in the beginning, but after that, not really. Also, Blitz has a bunch of other features which are in their pro version, which is paid. Now, I don't know if that's worth it because paying for a stat tracker is a bit much, but they have in-game overlays and stuff. So If you're that extremely into the competitive gameplay, go for it, I guess. But the main feature of Blitz is definitely looking at your matches. This is definitely not me, I'm not a Radiant or anything. But once this loads, you can see it shows you all the statistics for this person's match, which are actually quite good, since he is the number one player, so good for him, I guess. But as you can see, combat score, the headshot percentage, how you're doing with different guns, abilities, everything, right? So it's a really good thing if you want to keep track of your stats and you're taking the game seriously. But if you're just playing, you're chilling with your friends, all that, then it really becomes a bit unnecessary. I guess if you want to learn the lineups and watch the videos, that's cool. But stat tracking is mainly if you're taking it seriously, trying to level up, trying to go to the higher ranks like Immortal, Ascendant, and all that. So that pretty much wraps up blitz.gg. As you can see, this is their home page. These are the games they support, a lot of their other options right here. And I hope this video helped you realize whether you need blitz.gg, whether you want to use it for your Valorant gameplay, and so on. Also, I make other videos like this and stuff, so if you found it interesting, please subscribe. If not, well, hope I helped you. Anyway, see ya.